Hi, I'm Linda and I'm 37 years old.
Hi, I'm Alara, I'm 18 years old.
I did my debut in the Swedish top league 2004.
And I made my Bundesliga debut in 2023.
We know there's a big difference between us, but when you're like living in this football bubble and you're all in the same team, it doesn't matter your age, and everybody brings something different to the team. And I remember actually my first week here in Bayern, we were in training and you asked me, how old do you think I am? Yeah. She turned around, like she was in front of me, she's like, how old do you think I am? And I was like, okay, I guess you're young because you're asking me this. And I said maybe 20.
Yeah, you said anything with 20.
Yeah, and you were happy about that.
Yeah.
And then you told me, no, I'm 17 only. And I was like, oh shit, she's only 17. And I was impressed by just the little I've seen in the first week of you. And I'm still impressed. Like it's a big like gap in age, but also that's what we need in a team.
It's not that the age matters in football. It's like everyone acts like similar or same, and not just because they are any age.
I mean, when I was in your age, I went up like 7 in the morning to be able to do my first practice. I went to school and then we trained in the evening.
Did you train 2 times a day?
Yeah, most of the day, like train maybe 7 in the morning. I remember like I was in winter in Sweden, I got up on, like early, went on my bike to bike to training, and then school in between, and then training again maybe 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon. And so it's a big difference. And I think that's amazing to see the opportunities that you have, the younger has now, and so everything has changed so much and it's so much better now.
I think it's really good how the development is. And I think the next few years will be also really exciting to see how it is developing anymore.
Okay, here we have Alara. And how old are you here, you think?
Around 4, maybe even
5.
younger.
Maybe 5? No? So when did you start play football?
I started with 4.
Okay.
When I was younger, around, I don't know, 10, I said when I have to play with girls and women, I stopped playing football.
You said, oh, yeah. So you started to play with boys?
Yeah, I played just with boys until I came to Bayern.
Because you weren't there any?
Not that many, and I started with the boys and then continued playing with the boys. Okay.
I started to play with girls. That was where I came from, and one time there was like many girls who wanted to play football. So, but of course, many of my friends, maybe they started with boys because there wasn't that many who played.
Have you never played with boys?
No, never.
Always with girls?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I started when maybe around when I was 8.
So, 30 years now.
Huh? Thank you. Yeah. I can have a party for that.
What did you win here?
I think we played like a cup there. Yeah, you see my beautiful shin guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the and also, for the ankles.
Yeah, exactly, probably, and also like.
But I
remember these shoes also.
Nice.
I remember just I loved go to and play the cups like. When the whole day you played a lot of games.
Yeah.
You had like a sandwich like you in between the games and all that. Should we continue to the?
Yeah.
Ooh, here we have another one. Look here. Have you always been a Bayern fan?
When I was young, I really liked Bayern, and my brother also.
So how did you feel the first day you came here?
Crazy. It was when I got the call that they want to see me. It was crazy.
How old were you?
15. And then I were here training and was like, oh.
You were nervous.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And all these players and dreams coming true.
But were you, when you were like this young, were you like, yeah, I want to be a professional footballer? Like,
I don't think so.
I want to play with national team, or like.
No.
It just came during the time, yeah.
I think I started because of the fun and continued also because of the fun, and then at any time, not that long ago I think, I thought maybe I could also make it pro. And you? You started as a pro.
No, but I think also when I grew up, we didn't have any role models. Like we couldn't see like social media, we couldn't see games on TV. So the only way for me to see better players and the ones who played in the first league in Sweden, it was to go there. And we had, in my town, the league was playing in the first division. So I remember I went there when I was maybe 13, 14, and then I remember I was thinking like, oh, maybe I want to be there one day.
Okay.
Because that was the first time I really got a little bit closer to it. And then I think when I was maybe your age, or 1 or 2 years older, I realized like I can actually be a pro and live on football. Because after school, in the beginning, I had to work to be able to. Okay, this is from the years we're born. Yeah, okay, this is, I love it. It's really nice. No, but it's really cool. I love when they have this Adidas originals on it. Yeah, it's really cool. My first years in the top league, I don't even remember if we had the name or not, because it was nothing. We were not used to it. And then just to see like your number and your name on the jersey, it was amazing.
What was your first number?
I started to play with number 2.
Okay.
But number 3, I always had number 3 in national team. And it's also, I remember in the beginning when I played, we could never get the jerseys. It's also, I remember when I was able to actually change with another player or give away my jersey to someone, to my family. It was a big moment and a proud moment to actually be able to keep those jerseys and give them away as a present or just change with a player. I think it's also so important for everybody that's watching.
Yeah.
Like to actually don't only see numbers, they see the players, they see Alara. And I think that's so important also for the younger ones to look up to the players and has role models and just can follow it. So and now they can buy the jersey, they can come to the games with the jersey on, and it's another thing and it's fantastic, and I think it's really beautiful.
So also when I saw the first fan having a jersey of me, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
They are actually buying it, and yeah. That was crazy.
That's actually, for me, that was a weird feeling.
Yeah,
like first
weird,
time, like
wow.
Someone is like walking around with my name on the back. One time, my cousin sent me a photo from I think Greece, and she just had a walk in the morning because she was doing a work thing there, and she sent me a photo of someone with a Sembrant Sweden jersey.
Crazy.
It was just like a fan somewhere.
I'm not in Greece.
Yeah, in Greece. We didn't have the support around us that we have today. It was another challenge to, if you want to get better, you want to get on the highest league, you really need to do a lot. Because we couldn't live a football. And I couldn't put all my effort. Because as to be like a professional footballer, it's a 24/7 life. Like you need to have a certain life and taking responsibility, have the discipline of the work, and to really be able to get the best out of yourself. So I think it was a challenge to get to do everything I had to do to be able to get better in football, but I also had to be able to pay my rent. I think I'm very grateful for that period, because it also made me grateful for what I have today. Like today, to be able to put everything, all the energy on football, it's amazing. I'm really thankful that I've been through this whole development and I did like a really hard work in the beginning, and now I'm also here to feel how it is to be able to live on my football too.
You did the hard work for us.
No, but I think, if I look 10 years back, 10 years before me, there was another world for them, and now, for you guys, but then also maybe in 10 years, it will be different for the next generation also. So I think every generation has like put an effort and pushed the women's football forward. So everybody has like played a really big and important part of it to be where we are today. And now you need to take over this world now.
Yeah, I take over your role now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you were in school before training, after training and stuff like that. I'm also still in school, but I think it's a little bit easier than you had it. In total, it's better now, but I also think the challenges are also, still here, and I'm also in school, and I know before training I go to school 2 hours, then if I have lessons in the afternoon I go after training, and it's hard to get everything under one unter einen Hut. But I think there are many people like parents, teachers, coaches and staff in general that are helping to get all together and to make
fix the weekends together. But I think that's so important that like to have those people around you,
Yeah.
especially in your age when you're in the first league now and you have the young national team, you're getting closer to the first national team, and you have like, so everybody's pulling you a little bit, like want you to be everywhere. And I think that's important. You have like good people around you to really, so you get the right load.
Yeah.
Because I remember in that age, I got maybe a little bit too much load for a while, and it just was too much. So took away the fun a little bit. Like it was a challenge to really, in those years, I think. Are they heavy?
They are heavy.
Yeah. Oh shit.
They're also?
Yeah, but filled. That's only one.
But they're heavy, yeah.
Are they?
But they're iron.
But look at those. Look at these ones.
You can kill people with them.
Yeah, these ones are really big. Yeah, they're so heavy. That was the first thing I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
No, but honestly, like
I can't lift my feet with them.
No. Actually, I had these my first year as a pro. When I did my debut, I'm sure that I wear these ones. My debut was when I was, 16, I think, yeah. And I wear these ones, I think, for a few years. And then the shoes start to get better.
My dad loves the Copa.
Yeah, I can play with him. No, just take the lead. Remember we had when I played in the first league, my first year as a pro there, and I mean we had the dressing room and then the pitch. And that was all. I remember we got like 2 pair of shoes, and you should make the whole season with them. You
As
can
a
imagine.
pro?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was basically completely different. Also with like clothes I mean now we have more clothes like for trainings and stuff, and that was also, I don't remember, maybe I had 2 kits maybe.
Crazy.
But it was also in this material, like maybe like this, you know, so it was
more
just,
like this,
yeah, like this kind of like
warm.
the zip like that. That's a big difference. I mean, when I grew up, it was basically like this. No, but then it was more in the newspaper. I remember like my first interviews in the newspaper, like of my town, and I remember, I know my grandma. She was always so cute. She just went to collect those all the times, and now I'm very grateful and happy for that, because now I can like look back and I see memories.
I think my first contact with media was on social media.
And it's another thing now, social media and the media, the pressure also on the players. Like, I mean, it's so much closer, and I think it's harder to get distance and maybe stay away from media. I think that's what I learned, like in the beginning of my career. Like, also maybe when you go to a tournament like a World Cup or Euros or Olympics, I take away all the social media. Like, I would say that's I would say that's something I would advise you to do.
Every time will be people who are writing anything negative or something. You need to collect for yourself who are you listening to, who are not, who do you want to follow, who not. That's a different thing then, but is a positive thing in my opinion, that we have the visibility that so many people are writing about us. I
mean, it's positive that we talk so much about the women's football today, and they can see the games, and more leagues showing the games and the visibilities for the women's game. So I think that's only positive, and that's also what's making it bigger. Like when I mentioned, when I was young, I couldn't follow anyone. Yeah. Because to see someone, I had to really go to a game. That was only because no games were on TV. Yeah. Also, they have idols now and players to watch, and yeah. Now the younger one can grow up with role models, and I think that's one of the most fantastic thing. Like today, we can really show to the youngers, like boys and girls, like they can be whatever they want to be when they get older or bigger. Like, even if you want to be a football player, yes, but if you want to do something else in life, I think like our way of being shows like believe in yourself and whatever you want to do and be when you're bigger, like you can do that. Nice. It was my first World Cup.
When was it?
2011, here in Germany. You didn't watch this one, no? You were like 4 years old. 4 or 5 years old. Yeah.
That's when I started playing football.
It's true. No, there was it was my first tournament, so it was very special. Because before my 2009 was supposed, I was going to the Euros. But then just like 5 days before the first game, my hamstring just pulled, so I had to go home.
No.
From the
But you already were there.
Yeah, I was in the team. So yeah, so then this one was my first. So that was special, and yeah, we got the third place.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's my first.
Oh, can you see? When is this? Show them.
You know what is this?
No.
What tournament?
Like, wait. 2023, does it say that?
22.
Can see. Okay. What was it, like under
17.
World Cup?
Under
Or
17
Euros?
Euros.
Okay, Euros, okay.
Yeah, we won
And
it.
you won it?
Yeah. We played Spain in the final, and it was 2-1 until the 88th minute or something for Spain.
Oh.
And then one of our team had a really good action, like cutting in and then in the long corner. And everyone was so excited and celebrating. And then it was directly into penalties. And then we won like 5-4 or something. Yeah, that was my first trophy in my career.
That's cool.
It's Olympia.
Yeah. This is the Olympics in Rio.
Rio, wow.
Yeah, this was my second Olympics. We got the silver, but lost in the final.
Against?
I don't want to tell you.
USA, Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But this was actually so cool because we actually had a lot of games in Rio.
Nice.
So we lived in the Olympic Village for maybe altogether like 3.5 weeks.
Wow, crazy.
So that's actually a nice memory. I like really felt the Olympic Village atmosphere and like to see all the other athletes and also this one we played in Maracanã.
Nice.
The final was like 80,000 on Maracanã.
Pah.
So that was a crazy like moment and memory.
You know the next ones.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what it is?
Yeah. When you scored.
Yeah, it was my first Bundesliga goal.
And a very important goal.
Yeah.
It was very important. Was it minute
90 anything?
Something? Yeah.
My face.
You must have been, how was the feelings? You must have been
it was crazy.
No? Because it was a pass up to in the front, like
yeah, it was
just outside the area and you get it back, no?
Yeah,
and then you just finish on one touch.
One of Leverkusen blocked it.
Oh, okay.
And then I touched it one time and then just shot. Just anywhere.
Yeah, but it was a good one.
Yeah.
And very important for us.
Yeah, my first Bundesliga goal, so.
You will remember that one.
Yeah. But it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that's true. Last week.
3 months ago.
Yeah. You should put that photo up in your locker now.
I think I've never screamed like this.
No, I've never seen you like that. No, but I actually think like the development has been going so fast and it's so good right now, like what we have now, and I think it will continue. But I think also like for you and for younger players, it's also always so important to always like remember like the person Alara and the football player Alara. I think that's a big one because we are like in a bubble when we live this life, and football is everything to us. But I think there is also important to be like, okay, it's one person Alara, and the football performance, that's also another person. Like
and also to have anything apart from football, not just to have football. That if it's not that good in football right now, that you have anything to go back to, that it's not everything about the football.